the police have identified a criminal action for which they're obligated to take action, and that is holding up a sign that is Section 13 of being affiliated with a prescribed organisation. I think it's Section 12 that promotes, which is a worse crime. Anyway, so they have this cause for arrest, and they go through a process of advising them to desist from their protest, otherwise they'll be arrested. So they're arrested here with due process, diligence, and a lot of care as well. Sometimes it gets brutal in other places, but here it follows due process. And they say, will you please give us your... Part of that process is to identify the suspect and identify and name and address and other things. If they've got... And so when they're arrested, everything is searched. Yes. If they find any identity on there, they'll say, oh, we know who you are. Yeah. We've got your details. We can now tell you to go away and come up in court at a prescribed time in the future.
But so they don't actually have to arrest you?
They don't have to take you to a police station when they've arrested. You've been arrested, and now now they know who you are, and they can expedite faster. Right. But most of these people will not carry ID with them, so they have to go through the fuller process of then going to a police station and going through a fuller process in which they are obligated to give their credentials. They don't have to give it here until they're formally requested in a police station.
So most of these protesters will not have any ID or bank card on.
Correct. They'll avoid that if they can. So if you don't have an ID, they have to go to the police station where they then have to give credentials, and it's true, but it's like 2 hours later, it's 6 policemen, and it's using up police resources, which is part of the reason for doing this. Not to punish the police, but just to say this is ridiculous. The agents of the state, if you like, they're the ones having to consume resources now to support the arrest process.